There we go.
Well, that's a fancy new helmet you got there.
Oh yeah. Forgot you haven't seen this one.
Phew. I'm surprised this one doesn't come with a cowboy hat.
Ah well, my hat got shot off too many times.
Yeah, I'm sure it has been. So, got anything else fancy, or is that helmet it?
I got this.
A fucking ST1?
That's not all.
I'd hardly call that fancy. But is that a one shot?
Yep.
You are just full of surprises, ain't you?
This thing comes in handy.
I'm sure it does, but not as handy as this old boy.
Oh yeah, also not as handy as this.
I got a disruptor rifle. You
Yep.
always were a freak like that.
Picked this up, what, 7 years ago?
7 years. I mean, I've seen you wield worse for longer. If anything, I feel like disruptor might be a downgrade for you.
Well, see what
Are you
else I
unable
got?
to conversate?
I will. I was quite literally about to.
Oh,
But hey, at least you still got something fancy. That gun looks nice. Better than that little weird shotgun pistol.
Picked this up too.
Oh, well, that's a nice model. Holy crap.
Better than the rinking dink stuff I saw you carrying around in our older days.
A Golan? You got a Golan? I thought you already had a shotgun.
Oh, can't have too many.
I suppose not.
Remember the old clone saying?
Is that a...
You gotta watch it. Watch those wrist rockets.
Those were good times.
I, of course, have the classic.
Good of you to join us, Blade.
So, Blade, since you're the one who brought us here, you mind giving us more of a lowdown on just what the hell's been going on around here?
Lots of killing and lots of dying. Thankfully, the dying mostly hasn't been ours.
Yeah, I can imagine with tech like this.
Oh
How
boy.
did you and Boss get mixed up in this whole Vanguard business in the first place?
Well, Boss brought me in about 6, 7 years ago now to lend a helping hand. I wasn't here for the founding or anything. But it's been a pretty good job. It gives me a chance to get out and do something again. And it's been nice to see old faces now that you're all here. Honestly,
Yeah,
we
I
could use more
suppose.
experienced fighters.
Yeah, well, don't get used to it. Once this whole, Dark Empire nonsense is over, I'm, fuck.
What?
The hell is that thing?
Don't recognize that ship at all, but if it had clearance codes, hopefully it'll be friendly.
What the?
Well,
Can't be.
It can't be.
What hole did he crawl out of?
Well, look who just came back from the dead. Carrick, you son of a bitch! Where have you
How's
been
it
this whole
going,
time?
Viper? Thought you were dead.
Gang's all here.
Been
Still
good.
not one for words, are you? I suppose I'm going as good as it can be, seeing I just got pulled out of retirement. But hey, Rook did promise us a pretty damn sweet gig.
Yeah. A lot of fancy new tech. Here it comes now.
I mean, why wouldn't I, you know? I made my fortune. My family was doing all right. Made sense that I'd, just get out while I still could. Made my mark on the world.
You
I'm
truly
really
know how to
surprised you
sneak up
showed
on
up.
someone, Rook.
How did you not see me?
I
walked
saw
in the
him
open down
clearly.
walkway.
I mean, I saw him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Are you sure your helmet's just not calibrated properly?
I mean,
Go out in a blaze of glory? Come on. You know I'm not about that. I can't exactly enjoy my fame and fortune if I'm dead, you know?
No, I'd love to conversate, but we can do that a lot later. We need to work as a team cohesion exercise. Work on a team cohesion exercise. Now, welcome to the facility. This is Boreas, my base. I own this entire organization. I'm Rook. May not recognize the armor. I'm in charge now. Either way, we gotta get going. We don't have all night.
Let's get the show on the
You
road.
know, wartime protocols are a thing.
Yeah, wartime protocol. I do have a feeling I'm not gonna get a wink of rest as soon as we start this whole shindig.
Oh, trust me, you will. There are respite days. There are full days that we don't have some of our men on any deployment whatsoever.
Hmm.
Really now? I'm be surprised.
We have enough
Don't
manpower to
expect
actually
me to be
cover that.
doing much resting. I'm sure you know well, the training never stops for me.
Man, look at all these damn ships you got. I've never even seen one like this outside of the Vanguard. Did you guys make that one yourself?
Yes, I mean, we tinker in everything. We make our own frigates, our cruisers, fighters, bombers, gunships, dropships. We do it all. Our armor's custom crafted.
I'll at least hand it to you here, Rook. The armor you've customized for your men is quite structurally sound from what I've looked at.
Please, that's the Mark III variant. It used to be far worse. But it looks really nice. So we
It
keep
was
the
intended
design
as a compliment, but now I'm worried.
I mean, hey, you remember the nightmare that was the clone trooper armor
Ooh, wrong
development,
floor.
right?
Oh, please.
I'm sure Forge could show a man or two around here how to swing a hammer properly, if that's actually a concern.
Why are you jumping? Like, what the fuck? I know you got a fancy little shield, because you're spoiled, and had your own before coming here, but still.
You don't sound very happy to see a man we all thought was dead.
To be
I
honest,
never assume a man is dead. We never did see
I
his
figured
body.
he'd show up. Wiz did give me a bit of an info.
Well, hey, even sentimentalism aside, 6 is better than 5, and we need all the odds we can get.
Alright, so give me 1 second. I have to check this. Alright, it is the other one. This one on the left. You're all geared?
Yep.
I mean, you're not wrong about Liz. But he's some of the best hired help around. Alright.
Frankly, part of me is quite surprised Wiz is even still alive. That
Why?
Shadowslayer
He never
gave
goes
me odd vibes.
He never goes on frontline. What do you expect? Alright. Standard procedure would be a blind drop into a zone, but we aren't your standard military, and we'd have recon before you get dropped in usually. So, you get an oversight. Your goal's that bunker over there. Around it is going to be a massive Imperials and air support mortars and a numerable amount of odds. And they will be using lethal rounds. You get 2 injured, the sim will stop though.
Sounds like the usual.
Like I'd let that stop me.
Team roles. I have to be overseer of this, so I can't exactly join you. But I'm more of the dispatch anyways, nowadays. Of course,
That's fancy words for pencil pusher.
Clark, shut it. I could throw you into that wall.
Fair enough.
Yep. It's always weird when he silently laughs.
A little bit.
Just as creepy as always.
I think it's funny.
You know what they say?
Head
Strong,
back into the
silent
bunker
type
with me.
are usually some of the best people you can trust.
Alright, so you need to assign yourself roles and tasks. You need to get the bunker, seize it, hold control of it, while a timer goes off. If you manage to hold it until the timer goes off, mission success.
Alright. Pretty typical smash and grab.
You're fighting not your average Imperial force here. So team roles, what are you going to be? Carrick is going to be long range.
Support gunner,
Clark?
probably.
Support gunner, probably breacher. More so the tank. Jace,
Alright, Jace.
you have your jetpack on, you fool. Go with your cloak. Jace?
And I'm more of a close range.
Alright. Synergize with Clark then. Kaizen?
Yep.
Altier? What are you?
Well, if I remember Kaizen properly, he's more of a mid-range rifleman. And I'm the same way,
Correct.
so me and him will be in the middle.
So we've got one of you will be rear guard, two will be storms. They will storm the front, one you will cover, and we have sniper support in the back. And don't
Yep.
worry, not just because I'm not on the field does not mean I'm not assisting you. Ain't my first rodeo doing something funny.
Alright then.
Well, now I'm really looking forward to this.
Just wait here, I will give an all clear. Plan out your strategy. There's going to be a lot of things here.
Uh-huh.
Once you fire the first shot, the entire facility will go on alert. Once they spot you, they won't unsee you.
Is it prelude to
Nah.
my brother's?
No, I
It's a
don't think they're
simulation.
live
We ain't
targets.
killing anyone alive yet.
From what they
I
say,
mean,
it'll be very close to the real thing.
Which I'm looking forward to.
well,
As
I'll
close as you can get
suppress
to
from a
being a live
distance so
target
that
as a
our
sim
close
can get.
range can get in there.
If there are any heavy vehicles, I pack an anti-tank rifle.
Well, that's good to hear. Because I also got some gear for that. I picked up this thing. Apparently this is one of the Vanguard's designs. A tandem rocket launcher.
Interesting.
Alright, what about you, Jace?
Like I said before, close range. Got a couple shotguns. Wrist flamethrower.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get in close? I mean, we'll be supporting you, obviously, but
Well, he's
I
also
hope
got
you have
that
a better-
disruptor rifle. That should help him in the mid-range.
I got a jump pack.
that should
also
be
helps.
helpful.
good.
I was gonna say I hope you have a better plan than run straight at them. But the jump pack should help with mobility.
Sadly, I'm getting too old for
Knowing
that.
knowing him, his plan will be fly right at them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, forget a mobility hover chair. He's got a mobility jetpack. But either way, I think the best way to handle this will be to try to stay relatively together as a group. Loose formation, but a formation still. Don't stray too far from one another. Remember where you are in the formation. Concentrate fire on heavily armored opponents. You know, just like the old days.
It's like the old days.
And don't fucking leave anyone behind if they get down.
Please. I'm a Mandalorian. One of our biggest things are no man left behind.
Alright, good. So me and Forge, we got anti-tank weaponry. Anyone else got anything of the sort? I know you got that railgun.
I got my wrist rocket.
Alright. So we all got something.
Oh, you got a disruptor too?
Of course he does. Guy's a fucking menace.
Yeah, that's one of the pluses.
Ugh. They're useful,
Huh.
but I wouldn't be caught dead using one of them. Not
Also,
exactly
another
very
thing
easy
is-
and honorable.
Also, another thing is, from what I
More
can tell
too
with that
easy.
terrain, there's gonna be a lot of open space, but at the same time, the hills and some other outcroppings could still give us cover on our approach. Might want to use that. But we'll also need to
Seems
keep
like a solid
moving if the
plan.
mortars start running.
Do they have mortar support? Did Rook mention that?
Yep.
Yeah, he mentioned that there will be artillery fire.
Alright, alright.
Well, like I said, just keep moving and you'll be fine.
And as usual, try not to die. It'd be a waste to have this sim end early.
Well, I don't intend on dying.
Oh yeah, forget about dying. I don't want us to make a fool of ourselves on our first time back. We're just getting started after all.
Oh yes.
Above all, the greatest thing about all this is we got an opportunity to make our names in history again. Forget about knocking over Coruscant. We could knock over the entire damn government controlling it.
Ha. Looking forward to it.
Testing comms. Wake up.
Yeah, we read you. Just waiting for you to get back to us. We got our
All
strategy
clear.
ready.
Do your
All
recon.
right,
Second you open fire, no matter what, the enemy will go on some form of alert. So, make sure you do a full reconnaissance of the battlefield.
All right.
Alright.
Come on, boys. Let's see what we're up against. Fuck. They got guys at the top of the hill, too.
Well, those are just
Basically
army.
a
officer.
swap, though. No issue.
Officer would be our likely first target in that group.
They cut off the head.
Maybe, but I can think of a whole lot of better first targets. And I'm
Are
sure
you
we'll
grabbing
find them below. Okay.
Got some ATSTs over to 285.
PT droid. Got a big gun it's toting.
Yeah, I see it.
Make that 2.
Aha! I see a sniper at West 262.
There are 3 scout troopers on the hill opposite of us.
I see the artillery. 248.
Probe droid.
There it is.
Probe droid, southwest 240. Watch yourselves.
There's a second one, 222.
That's probably how they're gonna know where we shoot from when we start shooting.
Get to cover.
Might be
now.
jump troopers over at the artillery. That or Evo.
I'm mainly looking for is anyone wield an AT or proton weapon. Those will fuck us up real bad. There might be a snipers. I might want to focus on the guys up on the hill. I need someone on that. Otherwise, I'm gonna need someone who shoot those
You heard him,
ATSTs,
Viper.
and I'm gonna need another someone to fire a shot at that artillery formation. Preferably a rocket at the artillery.
Alright.
Use my anti-tank on the artillery guns.
Like I said, I prefer a rocket on the artillery. That'd be, oh. Let's see if I can find that. Okay, so just gotta find where that is. No bouncy. Where are we? All right.
So
I'm
he is
gonna need
helping from the background.
Yep. Those old Jedi moves, I'm sure. But I'll take it. Now. Okay, so let's name roles here. Who's shooting what? We got the artillery, that sentinel, and those snipers.
I can hit the sentinel because I've got a railgun.
Alright, good.
Blade's got the sentinel. Viper's got the snipers. What else?
I could wipe that squad to our right.
That's probably a good idea because they'll be suppressing us fast if we don't.
And I'll fire some rockets at the artillery. Give them a taste of their own medicine.
Alright.
Alright, you
While you're
guys
doing
ready?
that,
Got your
I'll
targets?
focus on
Yep.
walkers and heavy droids.
Alright,
What's my target?
on my mark.
Say the word.
Go!
Heavy droid down. One more.
That's one walker. The sentinel is down. It's the other walker.
Well, squad's been wiped.
Heavy droid spotted us. Focus your fire on that.
Got it!
There goes their munitions. Oh, it's beautiful. See when it comes together.
Everyone's still alive?
Yep.
Yep, right here.
How did he live that?
Probably has a shield or something.
That's a solid hit.
Let's keep moving. I don't think any of us dealt with that other heavy droid. Yep, there it is.
Artillery incoming somehow.
Heavy droid is done for. Let's move. Get inside.
Get to cover.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Oh yeah, would have been hell if we got caught out there. Oh hey, those two got caught out there.
Wasn't that big a deal, they just bombed in a
Alright.
straight line.
Smiles, you're up. CQC.
I got a funny idea. Once you get in,
What's
try
your-
to open those ports.
Go, go, go.
Hey, the port's closed again. Open up.
What the fuck? Huh?
What?
It's just Viper.
Alright.
Well, that could have. It worked out.
Just a bunch of shock troopers anyway.
All right.
Then let's get this started.
So they ain't gonna glass us from orbit, at least.
Data spike is entered. Let's do this.
Yep. All right. Use these viewports to shoot out at whatever's coming up ahead. But if we get anything that's out of our line of sight, someone's gonna need to go outside. Got our first contacts directly north. Man, I've always loved this rifle. It just drops them like flies.
Alright, I'm getting out there to get a better shot.
You do that.
More incoming, never mind. Contact northeast. Oh, please. Empire couldn't stop me once. What makes you think it'll get me now? More north.
I recognize that sound anywhere.
Drop pods,
Drop
move,
pods
move.
incoming. Fuck, we got storm commandos.
Not anymore, we don't.
Hell yeah, good thinking.
Sniper behind us. I've got him. Enemy close. Shadow troopers.
Works every time.
Coolies. Even the most advanced cloak has its failures. Oh, a threat, is it? Come on then. Heavy droids outside our front door.
Oh boy. Heavy droid meet heavy rifle.
I think we got it.
Reloading. Any more contacts out there?
What about your probes?
Anything yet?
Soon, buddy. More incoming.
Oh, good. I was just getting bored.
Oh, great. More pathetic droids.
So, Forge, are you gonna introduce us to your new friends?
Well, yes, they're dead, 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 and dead. Another one above us. Ugh, I hate droids. Ah, Revenant's Honor 6.
Ah, I didn't get to cook them.
What does that leave us at, 2?
Ah, we got all 3.
Oh. They're all in one place then. Good.
Well, that was fun.
Just like old times. Except with more back pain.
Ah.
Oh. Well then, gentlemen, it's the final and hostile. Let's see what he'll send at us.